In motocross, there's a gate. When the gate goes down, you go as hard as you can until there's a finish. It's 40 men on the gate, and the car turns sideways, the gate goes down. You just go as hard as you can, and the winner wins. I grew up in pretty much Hightstown, New Jersey, my whole life. A couple of my brothers rode. We always had bikes around the house growing up, but I wasn't allowed to race. We couldn't afford to race. So I started racing when I was out of high school. Then I got hooked and still doing it now. Do a lot of riding here. I'm friends with the people who run it and the people who groom it. If you do good at Raceway, it draws a lot of attention. I was able to get a lot of sponsors, make a lot of friends over the years. So I tell you what, if it wasn't for Raceway Park, I don't know how everything would have turned out for me. Most of my racing was local stuff, state championships and district championships. You know, I won as an amateur, then I turned expert and won as a local expert. And I've done, you know, supercross, motocross, which is the highest level. And I've made it to where I've gotten points. And competed with the best guys out there. I've gone to Texas, Minnesota, Florida. There was some in New England, up in New York and Long Island. You know, Carolinas, everything in between, you know, New Jersey and Florida. Back in 1995 or maybe late 94, I met my wife. She kind of gave me a little kind of boost into racing because she used to come with me.
You know, we started super early during the day. You know, we had to wake up at 5 a.m. to get to the track at 8.
Kind of motivated me to do better because I did it. I always did it by myself. Go to every single race, race 3 classes, and drive 4 or 5 hours all by myself. Always. It got harder and harder because I got older, and most of or all of my friends don't ride anymore. So now I have a track behind the house so I can ride by myself, which isn't a whole lot of fun. I built a little track behind the house so when I come home I can ride and play around. It's not a big track, but it's fun. It's got a couple big jumps, and bought a skid steer to work on the track and also do stuff around the house. It's great for plowing snow, or one year a big tree blew over, it was able to move the tree, so, and it's fun to play with it on the track, keep changing things, fixing things. Yeah, I love messing around with it. Racing's fun. Going over to jumps is fun. Passing people's fun. You know, it's fun. It's like adrenaline rush, you know. So it's a little crazy sometimes.
You know, you never know whether your day is going to end at the hospital or it's going to end up at home.
You know, you're going over crazy obstacles, jumps, flying through the air, 100 feet. I mean, you're going 50, 60 miles an hour. So there's definitely a risk. You can get banged up. I've been banged up, you know, collarbones, wrist, ankles, ribs, some concussions.
No matter how many times he's been hurt, how many bones he's broken, how many surgeries he's had, he still gets back on that bike.
You know, I started racing, I got like a late start, so I was roughly 5 to 10 years older than all my competitors. Even now, I'm 60, people are like, what do you ride? You know, why do you ride a motorcycle? Because I can.